Welcome back to the ultimate hub for all things Salem. Next week's Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal an absolute nightmare. Sarah Horton is being sued by a deceased patient's family. Sarah Horton's medical career is completely collapsing. The medical board is officially revoking Sarah Horton's medical license, and Salem University Hospital is ruthlessly firing Sarah Horton. Can you believe it? The entire Peacock TV spoilers community is collectively screaming at our television screens. Sarah Horton losing absolutely everything in the span of a single week is the most gut-wrenching plot twist Salem has delivered all year. Let us break down exactly how this tragedy is unfolding and dive deep into the sinister forces secretly pulling the strings behind Sarah Horton's catastrophic downfall. Before we get into the massive psychological implications, let us review the facts. Destiny Bartholomew walked into the Salem Free Clinic feeling extremely nauseous and incredibly dizzy. During the medical intake, Destiny Bartholomew admitted to swallowing mysterious, unmarked prescription painkillers from Destiny Bartholomew's personal medicine cabinet. Sarah Horton ran every single standard toxicology test. Sarah Horton checked every vital sign. When the lab results showed 0 abnormalities, Sarah Horton professionally diagnosed a severe stomach bug. Destiny Bartholomew panicked, begged for help, and wildly accused Sarah Horton of medical negligence. That's crazy. On the very next episode, Destiny Bartholomew collapsed into total cardiac arrest and tragically died right there in Sarah Horton's desperate arms. Now, Destiny Bartholomew's family is launching a brutal medical malpractice lawsuit that will instantly obliterate Sarah Horton's entire existence. Let's be real for a second. I am officially drawing a massive line in the sand. I will passionately defend Sarah Horton, and I will brutally criticize EJ DiMera. Sarah Horton is a profound victim of a broken, underfunded public health system. Sarah Horton works brutal, thankless shifts at the free clinic because Sarah Horton possesses overwhelming empathy. Psychologically, Sarah Horton carries immense, unhealed trauma from the past loss of Sarah Horton's own child. Because of that specific trauma, Sarah Horton subconsciously tries to save every single broken soul in Salem. When Destiny Bartholomew died, that event did not just spark a lawsuit. That event shattered Sarah Horton's already fragile mental state. Sarah Horton did not misdiagnose Destiny Bartholomew out of malice or laziness. Sarah Horton was forced to rely on outdated, faulty laboratory equipment at a tragically underfunded clinic. Meanwhile, EJ DiMera firing Sarah Horton before the official coroner's report is even published is pure, unadulterated evil. EJ DiMera is a cold, calculating corporate monster. EJ DiMera lacks the fundamental human empathy required to govern Salem University Hospital. EJ DiMera views Sarah Horton as a disposable PR liability rather than a brilliant, grieving physician. EJ DiMera throwing Sarah Horton directly to the wolves is utterly despicable. Legacy lore: the ghost of Stefano DiMera. We cannot properly analyze Sarah Horton's current crisis without connecting this lawsuit to Salem's dark historical lore. Longtime Days of Our Lives viewers know exactly what I am talking about. This highly coordinated destruction of Sarah Horton's career screams classic DiMera manipulation. Let us look back roughly 10 years ago at the reign of Stefano DiMera. The DiMera playbook. Stefano DiMera constantly used Salem University Hospital as a personal political chessboard. The tactics. Whenever Stefano DiMera needed to orchestrate a hostile corporate takeover of the hospital board, Stefano DiMera would deliberately manufacture massive public relations nightmares. Stefano DiMera would forge medical records, introduce experimental drugs into the population, and systematically ruin brilliant doctors' lives to gain ultimate leverage. Today, EJ DiMera is simply executing Stefano DiMera's exact, ancient blueprint. EJ DiMera scapegoating Sarah Horton mirrors exactly how Stefano DiMera used to frame innocent Salem citizens to cover up massive DiMera Enterprises pharmaceutical scandals. The apple truly does not fall far from the DiMera family tree. The Peacock TV spoilers hot take. All right, family, it is time for the official Peacock TV spoilers hot take. I need you to hear me out, because this controversial theory is going to spark a massive debate. I personally believe the tainted drug crisis that killed Destiny Bartholomew is not an accident. And I personally believe EJ DiMera is secretly funding the shadow pharmaceutical cartel, manufacturing these exact lethal painkillers. If you ask me, this is a huge mistake by the writers, if EJ DiMera is not involved, because the financial motive is perfectly clear. EJ DiMera wants to intentionally crash Salem University Hospital's public stock value. Once the hospital's reputation plummets due to Sarah Horton's highly publicized malpractice lawsuit and the tainted drug scandal, EJ DiMera plans to aggressively buy up the remaining corporate shares. EJ DiMera is utilizing Destiny Bartholomew's tragic death as the ultimate corporate smokescreen to secure absolute dictatorial control over the entire Salem medical system. Predictive lore, Liam Selechko and the underground resistance. So, where does the Salem narrative go next? The internal logic of Days of Our Lives dictates that this tainted drug storyline will rapidly escalate into a catastrophic public health emergency. During the latest episode, Sarah Horton hacked the clinic database and discovered Liam Selechko is legally listed as Destiny Bartholomew's emergency contact. Amazing. Liam Selechko is not just a random family member. Fan theories are exploding with the idea that Liam Selechko is the direct street-level distributor for EJ DiMera's lethal painkillers. Liam Selechko will ruthlessly push the malpractice lawsuit simply to keep Sarah Horton financially ruined and legally distracted. But here's the kicker. Sarah Horton is a warrior. Once the medical board formally revokes Sarah Horton's license next week, Sarah Horton will no longer be bound by hospital bureaucracy. Sarah Horton will go completely rogue. Sarah Horton will relentlessly track Liam Selechko through the Salem underworld. Sarah Horton will eventually uncover the bloody paper trail connecting Liam Selechko, the lethal pills that killed Destiny Bartholomew, and the ruthless corporate ambitions of EJ DiMera. Join the conversation. This is undeniably shaping up to be the most explosive summer storyline Salem has witnessed in a decade. Will Sarah Horton successfully clear Sarah Horton's legally tarnished name and expose EJ DiMera's grand conspiracy? Or will EJ DiMera successfully destroy Sarah Horton's life forever while Liam Selechko counts the lawsuit settlement money? Drop your absolute wildest theories down in the comments below right now. Do you think Liam Selechko supplied the pills to Destiny Bartholomew? Sound off. And if you want to stay ahead of every single shocking Salem twist, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to Peacock TV. Spoilers. We will see you tomorrow for another massive Days of Our Lives breakdown.